So you take a triangle and find the line perpendicular to the base and through the opposite vertex. This line shows its height. This is called the altitude, and we can extend this line in both directions. Now rotate the triangle until we have another base. Find the line perpendicular to this base and through the opposite vertex. This is another altitude. Notice how the two altitudes intersect here. Let's rotate one more time and find the third altitude. Notice how all three altitudes intersect at that one point. That point is the orthocenter. So sometimes it isn't as straightforward as this. Let's look at an obtuse triangle. If you go perpendicular to the base here, it will never hit the opposite vertex. The trick here is to extend the base in both directions. Now you can create the altitude. It's outside the triangle right here. And it is still measuring the height of the triangle. If you imagine it as something like a fancy building, that is how tall the building would be relative to the ground. And then we can extend this line. Let's rotate the triangle to find the new base. Let's extend that base, find that altitude, and extend that. So we can see that these two altitudes intersect outside of the triangle. And that will always happen with an obtuse triangle. And if we rotate the triangle again and find the third altitude, they will all intersect at the orthocenter. For obtuse triangles, the orthocenter will be outside the triangle. For right triangles, it will be on the triangle. And in fact, it will always be right on the vertex of the right angle. And for acute triangles, it will always be inside. So one more cool thing about acute triangles and orthocenters, if we multiply this red length times this blue length, it'll give us the same values if we multiply this green part by this pink part. And that's also going to be the same values if we multiply this brown part by this orange part. And if you guys want to play with this on your own, visit andymath.com/orthocenter. There's a link to this visual. How exciting.